Hey everybody, Nate here from the Vino Paraiso wine store, here to do something a little different with you. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about port wines. Specifically, we got the Noval Black. And Noval Black comes from the producer Quinta Do Noval out of Douro, Portugal. And if you're a big port guy or know your wines, you know that Quinta Do Noval is one of the premier makers of port wine. They've been doing it from the 1700s, and they're making some of the best. In fact, one of their wines recently, the Quinta Do Noval Nacional 2011, actually received 100 points and probably went for about $800 a bottle on its release. That's going to be aged for years to come before it's even ready to be drank, and people are going to be collecting that thing for a long time. So anyways, they are making wines, killer ports, that guarantees. But they've come up with a new one called Noval Black, and this is a great wine, or they say it's a great wine. I have not tried it yet. We're going to do that here in a minute. For an introduction to port and to get a new kind of drinker. So most ports need to be aged for a long time, then they need to be decanted to open up to really get the true flavors. The Noval Black, different. It's ready to drink upon release, and you just need to pour it in a glass and drink it. Description on it, it's going to be dark in color, juicy red fruits and some spice, and it can be chilled before dinner or is a great after dinner drink. That's one thing about port. It's typically been a dessert wine. This says it's great with a dark chocolate or drinking it by itself. So as a surprise, this is my first taste of it, and we're going to see how it goes. So I had already opened it up a little bit. I know it said you didn't need to let it breathe, but I figured I'd give it a little bit. I probably opened it up about 15 minutes ago, so we're going to pour it just a little bit in there. And you can see it's got a real dark color. It's a little bit orangey, more orange on the edges. That's kind of typical of port. And this has got a big bouquet. And one thing about port makes it different than other wines is it's fortified. This one is actually at 19.5% alcohol. Most port wines are going to be above your typical regular drinking wines. And that's going to make them a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more palatable to get past that alcohol content. So that's why a lot of people drink it as dessert. But this has got a real good nose. A lot of fruit. It's hard for me to describe port because port smells like port, and this smells like I'd expect it to. It's kind of chocolatey, so you take a little drink of it. Wow, this is a fantastic wine, especially for just, it's only 15 bucks, or is it 18 bucks? I'm not sure, but it's under 20, know that. It's nice and fruity. It does have that spices talking about. It kind of coats my mouth, leaves a flavor of sweetness across the whole mouth, the whole tongue. And it's lasting long. It's got a little, you can taste a little bit of alcohol. It's a little bit hot, but I think it's pretty fun. So, like I said, this is a dessert wine. It's going to go great after dinner. We get these little chocolates covered blueberries. I'm going to enjoy that tonight as a little dessert. I think that's going to go great. Good thing about port, if you open it up, you don't have to finish the whole bottle in one sitting. It'll sit out. You can drink it for a few days. Keep it chilled. That should go great. So anyways, one of the cool things about this port is they also say there's a new way to drink it, and that's kind of making these little drinks. So I'm going to show you a little drink, a little concoction. I haven't tried this either, but we're going to make one of their recommendations, and this one's called the Noval Cup, and I'm using the recipe off the bottle label that came. Oh, by the way, this one did get 91 points, so you want a cheap port, 91 points, want one that's ready to drink now, and get a good introduction to port wines. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a recommendation. Check it out, try it out. All right, so anyways, we're going to need a little shaker. First step is we're going to do a strawberry per cup. We're going to make 2 drinks, so my wife can have one too, so we're going to use 2 strawberries. And they recommend using a little bit of syrup to go in there. I'm not a big fan of too much sweetness, so we're going to bypass the syrup. So we're going to do a muddle. This is a muddle. You may be seeing people at the bar do this. And what you're going to do is squish all the stuff together and make like a little paste inside there. Just squish it all around. There you go. It's nice and squished. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's mushed up strawberries, so that's going to get the juices. I'm going to give it a little bit more. I want this nice and juicy. Okay, next thing we need is we're going to add some ice. And we're going to need a little bit of fresh lemon juice, but I got a fresh lime, so we're going to do that instead. Squeeze-a-doo in there. And I forgot my little jigger, so hold on a second. Alright, back at it. So we need 2 ounces of port per drink, so we're going to pour 4 in there. 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. I'm trying to make too big of a mess. We're going to put it in here, and we're going to shake it up. James Bond style, shaken, not stirred. Ooh, this is nice and cold. All right, and then we're going to need 2 Collins glasses. I don't know if these are Collins glasses. Cocktail glasses. Whatever you want to call them. About this size, about all. Drink. Some ice cubes. We're going to pour this over. It's kind of a mess here. It's the strawberries causing it to be a little bit clogging it. Alright, this is a little bit slow. I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're an expert. Maybe a little bit strawberry juice. It's alright, we're not afraid of strawberries. Alright, and then we're going to top it with a little club soda, your standard club soda. Sorry guys, it's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would take. Hope it's not boring you to death. But anyways, we got ourselves a nice Noval Black cocktail. Bottoms up. Wow, it's very refreshing. Strawberry cola, that's what it is. Probably go great. Nice hot summer day if you're waiting to drink the rest of it for dinner. This may be a little bit pre-game drink. So anyways, that's all I got for you today. One thing I would recommend you guys do is visit our website and take a look at the Noval Black. Also things for you guys to do. We appreciate it when you subscribe to our, when I do that, hopefully the editor can put a little subscribe button in there for you and you can click it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get the latest updates. Go ahead and comment. We want to hear what your thoughts are on port. What's your favorite port? Do you drink port? Do you stay away from port? Have you tried the Noval Black? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think about making cocktails with wine? Or do you just like drinking wine by itself? Those are some topics of discussion. Go ahead, make some comments in the YouTube channel there for you. Anyways, I'm Nate, Vino Paraiso, and this is it for today. Cheers.